Hi, my name is Ashlyn Halstein, and I am the Conservation Agronomist for CFE, and this is your Field Friday. As we're rolling more towards the end of August, we're starting to think more about harvest, which means it's also time to start getting your plans for cover crops in order. Whether that's the cover crop type, your application rate, your application method, or how you're going to terminate that cover crop. It's time to start putting that plan together, whether that's by yourself or with your CFE agronomist. This week we've had some aerial applications by plane of cover crop go on already, so it's time to make sure we start getting those things in order as we're seeing these already going on. We've had some good rains through the month of August, and if we continue to keep getting those rains, we're expecting to see a great year for cover crop. This year at CFE we have a new hybrid of tillage radish called the Tappet radish. The roots on this guy, they grow faster than your typical tillage radish, and the leaves grow more straight up rather than out. So it's a great one to add to mixes so that it doesn't shade out other crops and that they can all grow evenly. It's also great to add to mixes if you're thinking about grazing before the fact that it does grow so much faster and you get a lot more growth in the fall. The seeds for this hybrid are a lot smaller. There's about 200,000 per pound in this hybrid versus 50,000 seeds on your typical tillage radish. And so when you look at the price with your agronomist, it looks like it's a lot more expensive per pound, but when you realize you only have to put on a quarter of the amount of seed per acre, it ends up being a lot cheaper in the end. So if you're interested in this, we only have a limited supply of this hybrid this year, so if you're interested and it sounds like the right decision to put on your fields, make sure you talk to your agronomist to get your name on the list. If you're kind of weary about cover crops and you're just kind of wondering and thinking about putting them on, I would love to have a conversation with you about what type of cover crop works best for you, the rates that would work best for your operation. We have a calculator that if you're kind of wondering about expenses of how much it's going to cost from application all the way to termination, I can help you figure out what those costs will be to help you make that decision better. Whatever your questions are, let me know, talk to your agronomist, and we would love to help you out in any way we can.